Maybe quite predictably, what we are seeing happen in the 30 years or so after the passage of the British Nationality Act of 1948 and the arrival of HMT Windrush in Tilbury is the closure of British borders to the black and brown British subjects of the former colonies, whilst at the same time, the border actually increases impermeability for the white migrants, primarily of Europe. So the situation at the beginning of the post-war era is that citizens of states forming part of the former British Empire have free access to live and work in the UK, no questions asked. At the same time, Britain is making increasing moves towards Europe and repeatedly seeks to join a predecessor of the European Union called the European Economic Community. These processes are happening virtually in tandem, so Britain first enters talks to join the European Economic Community in 1961. Just 1 year later, the Houses of Parliament passed the first big immigration law to restrict migration from the British Commonwealth, called the Commonwealth Immigration Act. So the point I'm going to make here is that Britain makes a very calculated decision that it could essentially afford to increasingly discard its black and brown Commonwealth subjects during the post-war era, despite demand for migrant labour linked to reconstruction efforts, because it was gaining access to a new white font of labour in the form of European migrant workers. It's definitely very revealing that virtually every new bit of legislation stripping away citizenship rights from new Commonwealth migrants lined up with some new move towards European integration.